Michael Penix Jr., man. Listen, I ain't gonna lie, the boy can ball. I don't want to take that away from him. I'm gonna tell you, the only thing that scares me is obviously the injury history. And one more thing is maybe just his ability to extend the play. Now, he showed flashes where he can get up out the pocket. He has really good pocket awareness. Like, he's really good. It's almost like he reminds me kind of a Kirk Cousins. Like, everything up here, everything in the shoulder, the arm is perfect. But when it comes to being able to extend the play, that might be something that I do look for more in my quarterback. If I was going after a quarterback, like, I want a guy that can run for 9-10 yards on a third down and get a first down in crucial moments of the game if everybody seems to be covered and stuff like that. Or maybe just do the scramble drill, things like that. I like to see actually be good at the scramble drill too. I'm not talking about Josh Dobbs scramble drill. No, I'm talking about actually knowing how to run the scramble drill. There's a difference there. All right, but Michael Penix Jr., man, last night, man, 450 yards and 2 touchdowns. And listen, this dude was throwing darts. You hear me? Like, the arm talent is crazy. And what makes it even more crazier is how accurate he is. We ain't talking about dinking and dunking. We talking about this kid launching it 40 plus yards, 50 plus yards, a lot, the whole season, this whole college season. This past year, man, this dude has been throwing the ball down the field and on point. You hear me? And he has a really good wide receiver core to help him out, similar to what the Vikings would give him if we were to draft a guy like him. I mean, could you imagine him being able to throw the ball downfield to Jordan Addison, Justin Jefferson? Like, it would be a good thing. But I'm going to tell you, man, that knee scares me, man. Like, I seen that brace on that leg last night, man, and that brace is humongous. You hear me? Like, I was tripping in the group chat with my bros, man. I'm like, listen, this dude is one sack, one scramble, one miscommunication, one misdirection of that thing just popping, man. I don't know, man. It just looks like it's almost like you might as well just have a crutch out there while you playing. But then again, it's hard to overshadow his play, man, because the dude actually is a baller. You feel me? Like, I did a poll. All right. Obviously, y'all know I like doing the polls to check the temperature of the fan base. You hear me? And I asked, which one would you do? Extend Kirk Cousins, draft JJ McCarthy, or draft Penix Jr.? Right now, Penix Jr. is winning with 47%, JJ 14%. We'll do another video about JJ, and I'll let y'all know how I feel about that. But extend Kirk Cousins, 39%. So there's a lot of people in the chat, in the comments, that are saying, we should do both, A and C. We should extend Kirk Cousins for 2 years or so and draft Penix Jr. Well, again, y'all know me in the past. I've always talked about it. Like, if you're going to get a quarterback at the caliber of Penix Jr., you don't want him sitting for 2-3 years. I mean, listen, he's not old. He is an older quarterback coming out of college because he played some years in college football and had a long college career. But again, if you're going to get a guy at that caliber, man, you want to try to get him in as soon as possible. Okay, like, if you're going to make a move like that, you're getting him so that you can go ahead and start building the team now. You're not getting him to be a future thing. Now, obviously, we just lost to the Packers. We see what the Packers did with Jordan Love, and Jordan Love is looking okay. He's looking decent, right? But again, man, that's not what I want as a Vikings fan. Now, some of y'all might be different, and that's okay. You can have that opinion. You can say, hey, I'm okay with letting Penix Jr. sit for 2 or 3 years and him not playing his first football game until he's damn near 28, 29 years old. But me, man, I want to get a guy out there as soon as possible. Now, that doesn't mean you have to throw him in right away, but shit, maybe 8 games in, 9 games in, let's get it going. You hear me? Like, I'm ready to get it going. That's why I feel like if you have to go in that direction and you do want to let him sit and kind of soak in the playbook and stuff like that, seems like an intelligent guy, you get a bridge quarterback, a veteran bridge quarterback that can, maybe fill that void. Or if he's good enough, I mean, look what CJ Stroud's doing, man. He's carrying his team to the playoffs as a rookie. So it is possible. Okay, there's definitely opportunities there to still make the playoffs with a rookie quarterback, especially if you playing at the level like Penix is playing. If that can transfer over to the NFL, then we in good hands. And one other thing that I do like about Penix Jr. is the offense they run in Washington is very NFL style, man, very pro style offense. This kid makes a bunch of good reads. He gets the ball out of his hands. He doesn't get sacked like that. All right, this kid doesn't get sacked. And what does that show me? That shows me that he makes good decision. He knows that he has to get the ball out of his hands. And the crazy part is, not only is he getting the ball out of his hands quick, but when he drops back and these kids are flying downfield 40, 50 yards, he's still not getting sacked and still in the pocket and letting that thing go because he's just really sharp, man. His tools are really sharp. I like him. Don't get me wrong. I like him. I like Penix Jr. You hear me? So this isn't a video downing Penix Jr. saying, I don't want the kid, because if we get him, I'm lit. All right, if we get him, I'm lit. But I have other options that I think I would want more, you know, like when it comes to just the mentality thing. I look for everything when I judge a quarterback or judge a wide receiver or a linebacker or anything. I look at all type of characteristics, not just the way they throw the football and the stat line. I look at, you know, what do they say in their press conferences? Where is their mind at? How do they really bounce back from going through a little bit of adversity? And I'm gonna tell you right now, JJ, my guy, man. You know, and y'all are gonna see that I'm gonna do a video because JJ said something last year that transpired this year that really was like, yo, see, that's the type of dog I like, man. A guy that thinks like that. You hear me? But Penix, man, not to take away from him, great quarterback, great game. It's going to be a hell of a game next Monday against my Michigan Wolverines. And I'm excited to see these two quarterbacks, man. You know, I think Penix can definitely play his way into a top 10 pick, depending on the type of game he has in the Natty. You feel me? Like if he has another game like that, 450 plus yards and throwing darts like he did, man, there was one throw. Crazy, man, through two defenders. I mean, and he's been making throws like that all season, man. I watched a couple games of him this season, man, being that I had time to watch college football this year. And I'm telling you, man, this kid's nice. This kid's nice, man. But let me know how you feel, man. Do you want Penix Jr. on the Minnesota Vikings? Is he your guy? I know a lot of people are hype on him because, you know, it's recent. We just seen him last night. So it's like, whoa, we need him. He's the best in the game. We can't forget about these other guys that put on great performances throughout the season. But I'm going to tell you right now, I'm on the Penix board if you are, man. Let's get it, man. Let's make it happen. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Holla at your boy.
Yeah, smooth summer, who running? I hear them talking, but they ain't gon' do nothing. Celebration, I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.